Hi, my name's Lee Boniface, and I'm the main contributor to silverbackrunner.com. And I just want to share a really quick add-on to the article I've written on will being plant-based help you basically recover quicker from your runs by reducing inflammation on your body. This video isn't a scientific video, it's a kind of like connect with you where you are at, because I think it's something I'm really passionate about. So you're either at a point where you may have started being plant-based, you're thinking about going plant-based stroke vegan, or you're just curious. And you're going to hear a lot of opinions. You're going to hear people who are vehemently vegan, and very passionate about their veganism, and basically if you're not pure vegan, you're either in or you're out the door. That's not my view. You're going to get people that if you mention it to your friends who eat a Western style diet, which is usually full of Western full of kind of processed meats, food that is created for quick consumption, you're going to get a lot of people give you all the reasons not to do it. I've had them all, from where you get all your protein to, if we were hunter and gatherers, and the people I'm talking to, the only thing they've hunted and gathered is going to the local supermarket. As most things, the truth is somewhere in the middle, sadly. Boring for marketing and selling stuff, but there you are. And I'm just going to give you my feelings on it. I've been plant-based, and I use the term plant-based on purpose because plant-based is more about performance-based eating or health-based eating. Veganism is a movement that looks at not harming any animal in any context. So you're not going to wear leather, you're never going to eat an egg, you're not going to have any honey. I do not like religions. And when I say I don't like religions, I'm not knocking yours or anyone's. What I should say is I don't like things that say their way is the highway. That's probably my issue. I'm a much more kind of what if kind of person. So for me, going plant-based was a massive leap. And as I've outlined in the article, it was something that I kind of fell into. I'm 57 years old. I've been plant-based for 8 years. I found it, for me, to give me more energy I feel I recover quicker from my runs because I'm plant-based. But it's not a religion for me. You know, if I want a bit of honey in my tea, I'll have some honey in my tea. If I'm out and there's a nice chocolate brownie for dessert and it's not a vegan one, I'm going to have a chocolate brownie for dessert. And, there has been the odd time where I'm going home and I think, you know what, I fancy an omelette tonight. I'm going to make an omelette. So you're going to get people then try and pigeonhole you and go, well, you're not a vegan, are you? Or you're a vegetarian then, aren't you? And you know what I say to my daughter when she asks me, by the way, my name's Lee, if you didn't know, because this is relevant to what I'm about to say. She said, are you a vegan or a vegetarian? And I said, I'm legan. And she said, what's a legan? I went, I eat what I want. And I would really encourage you to look at it from that. Try something and see if it works for you. I found it to work for me brilliantly. Now, how has it worked for me brilliantly? Well, before I was doing this, I was getting to a point in, say, an afternoon where I was feeling, in my hair salon where I am now, I feel like I needed a little nap. My energy levels now are much more evenly spaced over. And as I say, I'm 7 or 8 years older now since I started. My running, it's been hard to gauge because of COVID, but my running is still improving. Now, of course, we're all going to get older, but it seems to have slowed the decline down. Is this due to inflammation? Of course, I can't look in my body, but I think it has a lot to do with that. So all I would say to you is, if you can't go full vegan or full no meat, then just introduce more greens, more real food. You know, look at it, and if the food didn't either come off an animal, if you're going to eat an animal, or if it didn't been grown in the ground directly, then you know you're eating something that is being created. Now, like I say in the article, that's not the end of the world. If you want to go out and one night you're going to have a pizza, or after a run you like I do sometimes, I like a bagel with some jam and some nut butter, then have it. And that's probably the best time to have it, because your body is going to be consuming that food because you've utilised it. But it's about balance, and as I say in the article, it's about what's winning your plate wars, what goes on your plate, and also what goes in your mouth when you're not at a meal, you know, so when you're going through the day. And if you can start to even that out, I think you're going to start seeing some improvements in your performances as a runner. And not only that, in your energy levels on a day-by-day basis. But I have to say, you know, the fact that, you know, the idea that being plant-based or vegan is healthy is not true in itself. You can eat as much rubbish being vegan or plant-based as you could being a carnivore. So what's the benefit? To finish off, the benefit for me is focus. You'll have a clearer idea of what you are eating, and you can do that by eating meat or not meat. So why have I chosen not to eat meat then, if that's the case? Because there are some cruelty issues for me personally, and for me there were too many variables that I wasn't clear on. Whereas I know many plants, you know, aren't pure, you know, that they may have had pesticides used, but there's less steps. Whereas with meat, much meat today is, you know, had things injected into it, the animals are mistreated, and I personally believe that it's a karmic thing. It kind of, what goes around comes around. And without getting too political, if you look at what's happened with COVID, and I'm not a religious man, as I've mentioned earlier, but there is a karmic thing to that probably a lot of it has come from our consumption of animals, or at least the way we treat animals when we want to consume them. But you've got to make your decision. All I would say is be open-minded and make sure that you've got real food on your plate. I've got to go now. My phone's ringing. Bye for now.